there, partner.
Lo and behold, he doesn't pick it up.
Like, out of respect for myself, I'm not gonna drink this shit.
Threw me into a dish. She's like, Mickey Mouse.
Just let the Nile fly, man.
What's the Jesus one? Last Supper style?
Out of shape during my times off is the old coughing and laughing. I mean, we'll take you a long, long ways. But we're back, Josh Landers. We're here. And when you're here, your family, is that Olive Garden? Is that Olive Garden, Applebee's?
Everyone wants to know. Everyone wants to be somewhere where everyone knows their name.
Wow. Cheers.
Yeah, I know everyone's name on the Trough.
Okay, let's go right into that. Are you a regular anywhere?
No, not here.
Back home though?
Back in college, I was on the bike.
Oh yeah.
And the hop on, I was a regular at all the spots. Yes, shout out Social Lady,
Social Lady.
SP2. Yeah, all
these
that
are just
stuff.
I don't even know what SP2 is. But we were actually talking about the hop on this weekend. We were Matty T got a, what do you call it? I don't want to say a bar tab, but he got like a gift card to the office.
Yeah.
$300, right? And so
that's how the office happens. Yeah,
yes,
go ahead.
Yes. Yeah. So the office, we're there, and there's probably show up. It's me, Matt, Ben, and Andy. Andy forgets his sweatshirt right off the rip, and he's like, "Oh, I'm cold. I'm like we're talking, and he's like, I was like, I'll just take you home so we don't have to deal with the I'm cold all. You know what I mean? It's just worth it. So, anyways, we go home, we get back, and it's just us four for a while, and then we get like they're ordering, and we're thinking Sunday football, wash it down with some beers, order a little bit of food. You could rack up $300 decently. So you give it to the barkeep, and the guy says, "Okay, this is good for well drinks only." And Matt's like, "Okay, like, no matter. I'll get a pitcher of beer." He's like, "No, well liquor only." And he's like, "Oh, now we got an issue."
Yeah.
And so they start ordering fucking whiskey and Cokes and fucking vodka sodas. And then D Roach gets the call. I'm pretty sure Matt told him earlier, but they're like, "Hey, we're gonna need your help, Pat." And then Little X came, fucking sick. So we're talking about the hop on, and we're talking about how you put Joshy Landers as your name in the hop on.
It. I mean the hop on's done. The hop on.
No, I know. But I still have your business card. I just came across it the other day, and it says Joshy Landers at whatever. I was like, this is just so Josh. I think X was like, no one's ever called him Joshy in his life, and your response was, yeah, but why? Yeah, but why? I was like, that is so fucking great.
Joshy fits my personality better than Josh and Joshua. Maybe I was having a bit of an identity crisis, but if you know Joshy, it's like you tell someone your name's Josh, they forget it the next second. It's something about the name. It would be better off being John, because then they'd remember, oh, it's the most obvious name, hard to forget. Josh is like one of the most obvious names, but it's just like,
but not the most. So they just assume
it's the most
John.
Forgettable name, honestly. And then you hit Joshua, and it's like, I'm not Joshua. Who are we kidding?
Yeah,
it's like Joshy kind of fits. But I got the FaceTime from Lil X at the office.
Oh yeah, I was there for that
when he was at the office, and it was all the boys were there. JP made an appearance.
Oh, I forgot JP was there. Yes, yeah.
JP slid through. That looked good. But I could tell Pepe Le Pew, Matty Toscano was off the hard liquor for sure.
He was doing the arm grab,
he
close talk. It was classic. Yeah, no, I mean, they were all pretty sauced up. Mike Hawkins made an appearance towards the end.
I saw that as well.
Like, this is amazing. I mean, who knows where the night's going to end up. But, I mean, I end up leaving. We FaceTime you and couldn't hear a single thing you said. So if you said anything, much love. But I leave, and like 20, 30 minutes later, fucking Nate Diaz shows up at the bar. Just
so random.
So random.
I guess if there's a bar that you're least likely to get in a fight at, it's like over on that side of town, away from downtown.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. It's going to be low key. There's going to be no one there. He's probably pissed that there was, because like everybody else in there was like older. You know what I mean? Like just like a total local, just your everyday. Again, guy was pulling up drinks as they were. Oh, what's his name going to be here? Yeah, he's on his way. And it's like, fuck. But yeah, Nate Diaz showing up and Dave getting a picture with his favorite fighter, just iconic.
That's the best.
I was hoping Drunk Pat would say something dumb. You know what I mean? Like something about Nick. Or
Pat got a photo of him dapping up Nate Diaz. Looked like an awkward dap situation. But it wasn't like a fully congruent dap situation. Neither here nor there.
Hate to see that. Have you ever had a awkward dap that was like so awkward you had to like acknowledge it to the other guy? Like, that's on me. Or like, let's do that again. Like,
I'm sure I have. Definitely had to do some redos in my life. Like, nah, that was fucked. Come back here.
That's a dude. Jiu-jitsu all the time. That and forgetting names are like my number one. I'm like, fuck. Like,
names are tough.
Another name. Like last night, met this guy.
Only so much storage.
The only way I can remember names is if I fuck them up the first time. Like I met this guy last night, and he's like, "Oh, Alvin, nice to meet you." I was like, "Oh, Alvin, nice to meet you." He's like, "Nah, I said Malcolm," and I was like, "Oh shit, my bad, man." I was like, "That was an awkward interaction."
My bad, Malcolm.
Yeah, literally. I was like, "Now I'll never fucking forget it, Malcolm."
Yeah.
But so funny. Yeah, well, I mean, we're bouncing all around.
No, it's good stuff. I was gonna say when they were at the office, X hit me on the FaceTime. He's like, "You got to come home for Christmas. There's just no two ends about it. You got to come stay with me. You got to come to Dashing on that." Are you going to that?
So that's what I've been talking to Maddie T about. That the Monday is like, because I work all week. Other than Christmas, I'm working. So work Tuesday morning early. Monday's the only day I can really get to jujitsu. But like I'm
trying to stay dedicated to the jits grind.
I am, but my shoulder's still fucked up, so I'll probably just go to Dashing. Like I gotta go get an MRI. I'm at that point.
Did you go last year?
For a little bit.
It said second annual.
Yeah, I went for a little bit. Last year was, I mean, it was decent turnout. But like I didn't hear about this until this weekend.
Well, he sent the link out to our fantasy chat a little while ago, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna be there, so
right. So disregard.
Didn't even regard it. Yeah, disregard. But I guess we're gonna tear up 2020.
Yeah, and that's what like
it's 1999.
I wish they just camped out at 2020 in the back patio. That would be the ideal situation for me.
I don't think I've ever been to. Oh, there is a little back patio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get like.
Why are they moving bars?
Yeah, they go like from there to Aki, and then at Aki, I'm like, all right.
Aki, we could skip.
I know, but they love their swirls. They love their swirls.
I know. We're all gonna be drunk, get in line, 30 of us, unless you organize it.
No,
but
there's no way.
35 plus getting in line at Aki is just an ugly scene. But
that's what, dude. Our family's doing that. I mean, we do it every year, like our bar crawl or whatever, like a ugly sweater bar crawl, and it's like. They're doing it on Friday, and they're going through, like, they're like, oh, we minimized it, only a couple bars, but, like, we're still going to Aki. I'm like, it's just such a clusterfuck. I'm like, God damn.
It's half restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, you're taking a bar full of people into a restaurant.
Exactly.
It's a completely different vibe. But I guess you could just go in that little front bar. But
yeah.
Did you have a Peaky Blinders costume?
What?
Was there a Peaky Blinders
it was
party that you went to?
That's funny. No, not, I mean, no. Yes and no. Ash's birthday was past weekend. I mean, it was yesterday, but we celebrated it last weekend, and it was a roaring 20s because she's turning 30. So it was like a goodbye to the 20s, a roaring 20s. And so
nice.
The girls, it's like you wear like a long dress and fucking like a headband of some sort. You know what I mean? Exactly. Yeah. A sleeve and a long glove, or you know what I mean? Like there's very limited. And the guys is even more limited. It's like you type in 1920s on Amazon and every single person there was wearing the Amazon purchase. So me being me, I'm like, I got to be different. You know, I can't be rocking the same thing everyone else is doing. So I found a 1920s newsie, like a newspaper boy, Like, so I was rocking the, like, what? I don't even, like, they're like wool pants that are like 3/4 length, a mail carrying bag, which I filled with high noons, which was nice. And, and just a little newsy boy hat. So a little bit different, short sleeve shirt, didn't go full coat. Like Todd went full out, looked like a boss. I was like, what are we? I didn't know this was that kind of thing. We were just having fun here. But yeah, no, it was sick. Fun times.
Yeah, never seen him look like a boss before, so that must have been interesting.
Crazy, man. Crazy. Shots fired across the podcast.
Are you guys doing books and ball? Or is that a Thanksgiving thing?
Thanksgiving, and then Christmas Eve we play Prune Ridge with them.
Ooh.
But Tay's gone, John's gone, I'm gone, this is gone. So
where are you going?
I have work.
On Eve?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Dude,
I know.
Time for a raise, Jim. Time to burn that place down.
Well, funny you say that. It's fucking. We had to do our year-end evaluations, and they like specifically
self-eval.
Yeah, self-eval, and they were like specifically in the instructions was like, don't bring up monetary. Like that's something that'll be handled like within your boss. And I was like, absolutely not. Like if everyone's seeing this, I am definitely putting on that. I saw Chat GPT. I write up everything I want to write. Do. Please make this professional. Just kills it. Chat GPT knocks it out of the park. I hit it with one more time. A little more professional. And I just fucking oof. It was a scathing review of, I mean, not scathing, I guess a scathing review of them and a outstanding review of my own work. So I kind of felt like a dick sending it in. I'm like, you know what though? Fuck it. Like this is the only way I'm gonna get paid. Exactly.
They're the ones that asked for the eval.
Yeah, which is they're gonna regret because I talked a little shit. You know what I mean? There's no way around it. Dude, I'm dealing with these engineers right now that are like, I'm babysitting. It's fucking crazy. This guy's like 45 years old, and I'm like, he can't do his job. I'm like, what's the disconnect? Like, I was like, tell me, what is it? Because I'll try and bridge that gap, and he just nothing. I'm like, fuck.
Damn, the guy didn't get it.
Nope, none of them do. It's crazy. And then we played Kahoot at work today. Did you ever have to do Kahoot in school?
I've never heard of that.
So it's like they're making us do these fucking ridiculous trainings that it's like common sense. It kills an hour.
Not common, Jim.
You're right, but like they're eating an hour of my day every 2 weeks to do these meetings and like things. But Kahoot, anyways, it's like you scan a QR code on the screen and then like it posts questions. It's like a website, and then you're answering the questions on your phone, right? So it's like populating through the screen. So you have to choose like a username and a character, all this shit. And it's like,
I may have done this.
How old are we, right? You might have done this in high school, like crazy. But anyways, I'm trying to think of a good username. So I put my username as another person.
The Gringo Mandingo.
Yeah, right? Like you can't go that far, but I'm like, what can I do that can just like kind of not fuck with these people, but like just show that I'm kind of over this. So I put my name as another person in the class, and then he put in the thing, and then he puts his name.
So when you get it wrong, it's like, oh, he fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. And so we're going along, and of course I'm at the top of the heap. I'm freaking like 4th place, and it's based on response time too, right? How quick you can answer goes into the leaderboard, all this. So I'm like 4th place, and then I'm climbing 3rd place. Then I'm first place for like 5 questions in a row, and the last question's double points, and I fucking had no idea what it was. And I'm low key talking shit the whole time. I'm like, hey, let's go. You know what I mean? Clapping it up for myself, pissing people off. Fucking botched the last question, ended up coming in like 2nd to last place. And I was like, fuck, I look like an asshole right now. But
that's all right.
So worth it. I love.
They thought it was the other person anyway.
That's true. No, they found out that it was me when I was laughing my ass off. They found out. But I look for any ways to entertain myself at work. I just get so fucking bored.
You got to, Jim.
Yeah,
that's the only way to do it. Like
it's
The
crazy.
Office.
Literally, and there's like no dudes at work. Like I got one guy that just loves Trump, and I'm like, he's entertaining to listen to. Like every once in a while.
Get one of those going. That'll kill 30 minutes at least.
Exactly. And it's like, he's hilarious. And, but just, yeah, there's not a lot.
Walked by a guy in a MAGA hat today, this morning, just on a morning walk. First time I've seen that, maybe ever.
Wow. Was he jacked?
He was a sturdy dude. He was a tall drink of water.
Yeah.
I wouldn't meet him halfway though. But no, I kind of wanted to just make a chirp. But then I was like, nah, that's what he wants, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100% just
Tell
looking
me,
for
like, you're wearing
reaction.
that, you're wearing that, and you're waiting for some fucking snowflake to chirp you.
100%. Which is hilarious. What world are we living in? You know what I mean? Like, fuck. But yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen. I mean, just being in California, I feel like going to visit other places
with your own two eyes, like you don't see it often.
No, but like I went to like the racetrack, like F1 race in Austin.
The race war?
Yes, that. You know what side I'm batting for. It's me and what's his name? Fuck. I can't even
remember when I tried to start a race war with my Instagram poll, Lamar or Purdy?
Yeah, which was hilarious. And you tried to say you weren't trying to incite a race war, but that's clearly all that was. It was like the funniest part about that is because like people were reposting the poll like of their own, and it was like every white person that followed you that reposted it, it was like 70-30 Purdy, and then every black person that reposted it was literally 70-30 Lamar. It was like, what are we even doing? This is crazy.
I'm not saying race wasn't a factor, but it was to settle a bet with Dante.
Ooh.
Because like I was like, you think most people would rather have Purdy than Lamar? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, all right, you're smoking actual crack. Anyway, Dante just admitted to me the other day, came downstairs, he goes, Lamar Jackson's a better football player than Brock Purdy. I go, thanks, man. That took a lot of
time.
You know, a lot of honesty and a lot of time. Yeah, that time.
Yeah, I mean, to Purdy's credit, I just saw a stat today. It was like Ayuk, Debo, and McCaffrey last year combined for 40 tugs, and this year they're combined for 2. It's like, yikes. He's definitely not getting the same amount of help, but he had every weapon the last year. Maybe that's just why he looks so good. And Lamar,
I saw the craziest stat today. It was like players with 1 touchdown. It's a bunch of offensive linemen, some defensive ends,
so bad,
quarterback, and Debo Samuel. I was like, wow, that one got me.
I saw that too, and someone was like, one of these guys needs to go to work, and I was like, eek.
Yeah.
Eek. That's just when. Because I feel like every week there's at least one attempted trick play to a offensive lineman or to the quarterback, right? The flea flicker, we're going backwards, and it's like, I don't know. It just
you love to see it.
To be complaining about touches.
I always thought that there should be way more trick plays tried in football. You know, like you're doing this and you're doing that and you're doing all this fancy stuff, but at the end of it, it gets someone wide open running down the field. Why try that once every 5 games? Why not try that a few times a game? You know?
Now, what's the ideal time to go for it? Is it like zeros? Is it when you're up, when you're down? I mean, all just dependent?
The conventional wisdom is sudden change. So like you cause a fumble, you get an interception, first play out when you come out on offense. That's usually the time you expect like a trick play or a shot downfield.
And I feel like a lot of that too is like it's almost like free possession, right? You're like, fuck it, we just got to turn over.
That's right.
We wouldn't have had this anyways. Let's roll. Now I kind of agree with that. And I feel like Madden should do more trick play. You know what I mean? Like they should have a
100%
trick play playbook, which would be hilarious and awesome. But yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. I'd never even think of trick plays, but did you see your boy Scott Hansen under fire this week?
Well, there was a commercial on Red Zone.
Big time.
It's supposed to be uninterrupted commercial-free football.
And he had no game audio at the same time, so it was just a full-blown commercial.
Wow. Reputation ruined, but I got to say, that's on the producing staff.
You think? Really is. You don't think Hansen he's got a button?
Does not control what screen is up. I mean, he has a say. You think he has a button? Does he have a button?
I don't. I thought that whole thing was he's controlling what game goes on, but there's no. Now that I think about it, there's no way he can keep track of. Yeah,
I think he's like, we'll take you back to this Bengals game. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's probably got.
Maybe he does have a little touch screen though.
Yeah, I don't know, but big whoopsie daisy. Are you a red zone guy? Or are you a singular game guy?
I'm more of a singular. I'm a multi-view guy.
Yeah.
Two game multi-view.
100%.
And then you just keep it on the multi-view with the audio on whatever game you're more interested in, and then click in commercial, click out, switch over.
Bingo.
But I live in a red zone house for sure.
That's tough.
And we've done the whole 2 TV situation, which is cool, but then red zone starts to get ahead of the game that you're watching.
It's the worst.
You're in trouble there.
Especially if you're streaming. Yeah.
But no, I mean, there's something to be said about watching a whole game. None of these plays have context when you're on red zone.
Yes.
You're like, oh, touchdown. You don't know if they've been like getting stopped and then they pulled out the touchdown, or if it was a dominant drive. You can't see the line play. In a perfect world, I would love to see if there's a service that gives you like the all 22 view. I mean, NFL does a good job of like, they show you what you want to see, but it'd be kind of cool to see every player on the field at the same time.
F1 does a really good job of, if you like have their premium content, you can tap into any driver cam and radio during the race, which is fucking incredible. Yeah, I mean, like you can take
the radio part is wild.
The radio, yeah. So you literally like hear when they're like trying to fake out another team and they're hitting like the box, and then I mean, it's crazy, but it's super sick. So it's definitely a possibility. But that's the thing. I guess kind of on the lines of the NBA ratings just came out and they're just abysmal again, and people are saying it's because the TV packages are so divided. It's like you can't watch multiple. I mean, like there's no games on 2 games on the same channel. Like everything's everywhere. It's fucked up. Yeah. Interesting.
You got TNT and you got ABC and NBA Network.
Oh, I saw another take. Okay, they said inside the NBA is the worst thing to happen to basketball. And the reason why is all they do is shit on the players and shit on the style of play they have. And that just breeds the fans to shit on the players and shit on the style of play.
Well,
in reality, it's just different.
There's some of that going on, but I don't think you throw the baby out with the bathwater on it. I love inside the NBA. Do I think that they think that the 80s is the only thing that hasn't improved? Like NBA is the only thing that hasn't improved since the 80s? Like, yeah. And is that annoying? Yeah. And Shaq, I feel like, was always motivated by people talking shit about him when he was playing. So now that's his shtick. He's like, if he really wants a player to do well, he'll like shit on them super hard. It's like, when I was a player, there was someone that talked shit about me.
I was a player.
Exactly. Just mumbles his way through it. But no, those are our guys, dude. We drafted them in the
sickest
personality draft.
They're the best. And they're the only reason I think I watch NBA at all is like from clips that, it's like clips of them in passing. It's like the only way I get basketball in my feeds now on social media.
Ernie, bro, come on.
Ernie's sick, but Ernie
the best.
Ernie leaves a lot of meat on the bone sometimes.
Nepo baby though?
Big time. Oh, the biggest. I mean, he was born into Turner, and that's why he can't leave. That's almost ruined the whole show. Thanks, Ernie.
Not a bad life though, dude. Host of Open Court?
No. Definitely not a bad life. And he does a lot of games. He's just kind of chilling. He travels. I mean, he takes care. Did his special needs son pass away?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I forgot about that, but I remember now.
Yeah, I just remember the special they ran on him. I mean, either way, EJ's sick.
Speaking of not keeping up with people's lives, I've been on this huge kick recently on Instagram, muting stories.
Ooh, nice.
Now, I follow way too many people, but it's to the point where I'm going through the stories and I'm like, I'm just going to mute everyone. Like, I barely know who this is, or I went to high school with them, or I went to middle school with them. It's like, why are these people part of my everyday life? Like, if I haven't texted you in the last month, you're probably muted.
Oof. Last month is a That's a strong border. That's a strong cutoff.
That's probably not true, but like, if you're in, and you're in. If I know you,
Right.
I know you. But like, do I really know you? I mean, it's like I fuck with you, but I don't fuck with you.
Now, why not a unfollow? Why just a mute?
Because the unfollow is like, hey, like, I don't fuck with you.
You just said I don't fuck with you.
I said I just said I fuck with you.
Oh, but I don't fuck with you.
But I don't fuck with you.
Yeah, that's
like, you're my man. You my man. But you're not my man.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It's like we friends. We not friends. For real.
For real. No, and I don't.
Some people do get unfollowed, Jim. Some people do.
I couldn't tell you the last person that wasn't like a famous person that I just got tired of them shit posting. You know what I mean? That like someone that I know, I don't usually unfollow. But then again, I'm not following everybody I meet. So
you never know though. You might unfollow, they unfollow you. You throw up a post like, does anyone have a couch? That could have been your couch.
This is true.
Does anyone know a good, architect? Fuck. You just lost a good architect referral. But comes with the game. Casualties of war.
See, and honestly, I'm
really trying to clean it up. That's all I'm saying.
I feel you. And I think I'm like on the opposite side. I think I'm liking things messy. I like kind of snooping around and seeing what people are up to. It's kind of a fun.
Right. You never know if there's just going to be a random story from a dude that you met at a college party that you exchanged Instagrams with, that was the one interaction you had with him, but you've been seeing his story for 10 years now.
Hilarious.
And you're like, why am I following this guy's life? Right. And so that's why I'm muting him. But you never know. There could be like that like epic post where he's hanging out with the game, or like he's like front row seats at the World Series. You're like, that's sick.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Those are the posts that keep you on your toes. That like a little FOMO here.
For sure.
Don't want to miss it.
Here's one for you, and I'm gonna leave names out because this one's pretty sad. But all right. I mean, if you want to take the helm to start it, or I can take the helm.
No, I mean, as always, Trough Talk brought to you by Manscaped. There's only one gift that you should get this year when you're thinking about, what do I get my husband? What do I get my boyfriend? My little brother's hitting puberty. I don't want this to be awkward, but I want him to be well groomed. The ultimate stocking stuffer is Manscaped. Get the ultimate lawnmower 5.0. Trim those bad boys up. Make sure stockings aren't the only thing being stuffed this year.
Love that.
My girlfriend, she was getting some stocking stuffers. She was doing some Christmas shopping. She went ahead and got the Manscaped chapstick.
Ooh, okay.
Which I didn't know existed. She loves the scent, by the way. I use the cologne. She loves the scent.
Love that.
Not necessarily my favorite scent of all time when it comes to cologne, but I mean, Manscaped doesn't go wrong. They got it all. And this Christmas season, Manscaped is what you go with. You know the vibe.
I mean, 100%. And I don't know. I enjoy the scent. It's fresh. You know what I mean? That's the only way I can describe it. And for me, I'm not a big fan of just smelling like shit. So I still got the first spray that Manscaped gave me. So for jiu-jitsu, I'm hitting a quick, the old body spray ads. I'm not going to say their name. The double pits the chest.
Yeah, let them know you know how to do an armbar, but you're going to smell good while doing it. Don't be the guy at the jiu-jitsu class that smells like shit. Don't be the guy in the locker room that smells like shit. Now, don't be the guy in the locker room that oversprays. We all know the Axe body sprayers, but Manscaped's got the subtle scent. You're not going to overdo it.
Bingo. And you know what? I would rather overspray than underspray. I got my face farted in last night at jiu-jitsu again. I think I might be top of the world in 2024 for that. But anyways, if your boyfriend's balding, hit up the old Dome Shaver Pro. Our good friend D. Lee bought in, and he should have bought in 10 years ago. Guy looks damn good with the bald head, and your boyfriend
It's time to come home. If you're your boyfriend, it's time to come home. Tell them it's okay. Tell them they can grow their beard out, well-maintained beard with the bald head. That's the look going in 2025. A lot of people out there thinking that, no shave November. I'm just going to roll into the new year. it's cold out. I'm gonna make sure that I stay warm over stay groomed. You're making a mistake, fellas. Use code Trough for 20% off at manscaped.com. That's code Trough for 20% off at manscaped.com.
Trough Talk, Manscaped. I'm on Facebook. You know, you do your Facebook check-in every once in a while, and
Sure.
who's friend request. We got any birthdays coming up that I might need to know of, and I see a friend request from a girl from Willow Glen who's I think 3 grades older than me, and it's from like 6 weeks ago, and I'm like, oh sure. It's like this is after the Ashley's party, so like had a few in me. I'm like just like looking for some time to kill before I go to bed. I'm like, confirm. Let's see what she's doing, bro. Absolute paranoid schizophrenic. The saddest thing I've ever seen in my entire
You shouldn't be able to tell that about someone from their Facebook page.
That's what you would think. But she's literally like the Facebook videos you see of like people going live with like cops outside her house being like, get the fuck away from my house. Who are you? What's your badge? What's your badge number? What's your like going off on these guys? And I'm like, this is like not what I thought was gonna be happening. And so she got charged.
I know this name.
You might She played water sports, but
okay,
I don't know. Yeah, I'll tell you, I just don't want to put her on blast because she's obviously going through shit. But so I'm going through and I'm like, I gotta see what she got fucking banged for first off. And so it's like she was going through and they posted the craziest picture of her like going psycho as her wanted picture, and like her eyes were like rolled back in her head. It was crazy. But she posted the wanted picture and was like, these fucking pigs are after me, like yada. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, the James Johnson,
literally crazy.
Dude, I saw James Johnson on Thanksgiving at Goosetown.
Oh no way, he was there
for like 1 second.
Legend. I honestly,
I was a little drunk. I think I asked him like, hey, like, how's your health? Like, like, you all good? I think it was like 10 years ago, but
still a good question to ask him. I love that kid.
Right.
I spent so much time with him over at fucking first base on the Diamond. Me and Yames. But anyways, she got arrested for rummaging through people's mailboxes, stealing checks, credit card fraud, like literally you name it. It's like the meth head fucking playbook. It was absolutely insane. But then I'm looking and I start looking at the dates, and then the last time she posted was December 5th, and I was like, oh no, she got caught up.
Oh shit.
Or worse. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, but hasn't posted in 2 weeks. It was like, oh shit, here we go. But just crazy, like just completely.
Posting on Facebook was the first red flag of this whole story.
Oh, absolutely. Anyone who's still posting anything on Facebook is a fucking nut job, but let alone posting your own
fucking baby boomer.
That too. That's fair. But yeah, posting your own arrest thing and like commenting on your wanted picture, I was like, oh, this is literally like, I was tempted to take screenshots and like post it elsewhere because I was like, this is so crazy. People need to see this.
Can't be real.
Cannot be. But very sad. Just different lives people take. Because I would have said she would have been successful. Yikes.
Hard bets to make.
Very hard.
Teenager.
You know what we should do one day? I want to look back at our superlatives for like all the years that I was in high school. You know what I mean? Like see who won best whatever, and just see if it really see if things panned out the way everyone thought.
Yeah. Most likely to be on ESPN.
Yeah, like that, exactly, like that sort of shit. Like, guy didn't play past JUCO.
Yeah, didn't you win something though?
Yeah, what was it?
Jim, you were fucking like the sleeper build for popular kids.
Yeah, I think it was everybody's friend.
Did he campaign for it?
I think that was what I won. Shout out. Me and Sierra Diaz. Legend.
So that's cool. Yeah, everyone liked her.
Yeah.
I
got the nerd vote. I was always nice to the nerds. That was the thing. You
got the nerd vote.
Somewhat
stay true to your base.
Somewhat worried about school shooters. Somewhat worried about just these kids not having friends. You know?
we hoop at the PB Rec Center, and there's this one guy there that allegedly like was wanted for creeping, like following girls or like doing some weird pedo shit. But he still hoops. Like he's there every time. Like he has nowhere else to be.
Is he fucking ball?
And everyone treats him like shit, dude. Like one time, someone like I wasn't there, but I guess when this all came out, like someone pressed him, like swung at him and all this shit. He just kept showing up, and now he just gets dogged on every time he gets out there. Like
damn,
he's next. He gets up to get on the court. They're like, nah, you're not on type shit, you know?
Fuck, it's like
and so,
prison rules.
I'm worried. I'm like, one day he's gonna come and shoot this shit up.
Just
like,
spray the whole gym.
Seriously.
Yeah. Does he seem like he's like mentally off a little bit, or is he kind of with it and just sick fuck?
Little bit. The way they say, you know, how you play basketball is how you play life. And he's
trying to stick his dick all up in all you guys, or what?
Yeah, it's really like every time he touches it, it's going up. Crazy off balance, deep threes. It's like
that's
a decent shooter too, but it's like, geez, Louise, like no one wants to pass him the ball. So shout out James, not LeBron James, but
that's
James. They call him the Predator. Kind of a sick nickname, no?
That is. Okay. Do they actually call him the Predator?
Yeah.
That's again, horrible, but given the circumstances, that's about as good of an outcome as you could fucking hope for. Holy shit.
Think about it, dude. If you put it in basketball context, it's a sick nickname, but
exactly.
In real life, it's not.
People are like, new people come to the court. Hey, why do they call you the Predator? Just lights out from 3, dog. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, because I'm a killer on the court.
Don't ask anybody else. They get mad about it. Fuck, that's crazy. I'm trying to think if I've had any, like, what's my closest interaction to, like, someone who's...
You know. Wasn't there a kid you somewhat used to hang out with? Maybe one of the nerds that you were best friends with or whatever. He went and shot up a school like after we graduated.
Oh, I wasn't best friends. Yeah, that's a sad story too. I mean, it's got a sad ending. I mean, he played baseball and like he played hockey, and so this is funny because my coach at hockey was like, "Hey, I'm worried about this kid's health. Like he's gonna get killed out here, like by a ball. Mm-hmm. Can you go talk to him? Like I don't know how to approach him. Like, can you?" And I was like, I'm maybe 17 years old. I'm like, you're pretty much having me go cut a kid from, you know what I mean? Like still part of the program, but like going to be on the seat.
It's in the Riley blood. It's in the Riley blood.
Horrible.
You guys love to cut a kid.
No,
you love to cut.
Hate it.
Public school.
Need
Couldn't
cuts.
Come up with one more jersey.
So good. We had custom jerseys. Sorry, they were already ordered.
Ran out of numbers. Is there a limit to how many people you're allowed to have on the baseball team?
Absolutely not. Some guys bring up like their whole JV team.
Dang. All right, now I feel worse. All right, go
sorry.
ahead. Finish your story. Never will I forget.
So that guy, we'll just call him O'Connor for short. People, if they really want to research, can do their research. But went to Booksin, and this is like, it's crazy because we spent our whole middle school, high school with no cameras at any of our schools, right? Like pretty much free reign after hours. Once it got dark, it was like the school was ours. Like security was there, but not really. You know what I mean? Whatever. But anyways, they started installing cameras everywhere. And this kid went to Booksin Elementary and with the 22 fucking shoots out one of the cameras. Like an idiot, but they have literally the whole thing. And I guess neighbors heard it, and it was like right at the start of Ring doorbells, or maybe it wasn't even a Ring, but like someone caught him like on a house camera running away. Anyways, long story short, they find him, press charges, whatever, and he gets out on bail and goes to Texas. And I think he got put on trial for something else there, and he sadly ended his own life. Wow.
Oh, I didn't know how the story ended.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Because I think he was on trial for 2 different things, and I think that's where, it ended. But his brother was more of the one that I knew from school. He knew I knew from baseball.
I see.
Crazy. Hey.
Cool shooter alert. There was in that news, what a segue. There was another school shooting in Madison.
Yeah, that one's crazy because did you read the...
Is it a mass shooting if it's 2 people?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Maybe it's not the time for jokes, but
No, but like the Boston Massacre, 4 people died, so it's like it's all up to interpretation.
It's all about the theatrics of it.
Exactly. No, that one's crazy because like the supposed manifesto that came out, I was reading it and I was like, it just, I don't know, it's not.
I didn't see the manifesto, but it was a chick. That's rare.
Yeah, like young, like I think 15.
Like the solar eclipse of mass shootings, and it was with the pistol.
Yeah, which a lot of
allegedly
more. I feel like more mass shootings are committed with pistols than people think. You know what I mean? Like it's just so much easier to handle. Like sounds horrible even talking about it, but like yeah, it's
easier to get even on a base level. Easier to buy a handgun
for sure. Yeah, that is. I don't know. Did you ever think about that in school? Like that was like my daydream was like a shooter coming in and like how am I going to save
the day?
How am I saving the day? You know what I mean? That's all I
mean, I kept pepper spray and a 6-inch knife in my backpack every day at school. So just in case.
That is a lie.
No, I should though. No, I have pepper spray that is in my car right there on my door, like on my door handle, just in case anyone wants to try any funny business running up on me. They'll get sprayed. I had some that were on my keys. And I went to a Padres game and they took it off.
Oh, yeah.
Took it away.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, dude, this is not.
I know.
I guess it is a weapon, but it's like, how am I supposed to defend myself at the Padres game?
I guess.
You know,
you're supposed to leave it up to that. And that's what you're signing your life away with that ticket. Leaving it into the hands of security. Yeah, that's interesting. Like I listen to a lot of like outdoor like nature's podcasts and stuff like that, and like same thing, like a lot of guys, like a big topic is guys like forgetting their pocket knives and bringing them to sporting events. And so it's like either like there's one usher that at the same, you know what I mean, like if they're season ticket holders, like they just go bring it to this one usher who's taking tickets and he holds it on for like the rest of the game, or like they'll go around the corner and fucking bury it and then come back and just pray to God it's there. But yeah, I don't know, it's weird how you can just have those just regular, but you want to bring them to a game and all of a sudden.
No, when I was a kid, we were flying back from like Kansas or something like that after a road trip visiting my uncle and stuff, and my dad had like a knife in his bag, like just like he didn't even remember was in there. We're going through the scanners at the airport. He's got his beard all the way grown out after a 3-week road trip, fucking questioning the whole shaboodle.
Yeah.
Is this what were your plans with that knife? What's going on here? That was, but he's like, you could keep the knife. Like,
I really don't want it. Not that important. Yeah. Fuck.
But yeah, that type of stuff can happen for sure.
That's true, dude. That's my worst nightmare. And like, I have my orange North Face has been my singular backpack for over 10, like 15 years now, probably. Like 12. But anyways, I take it on road trips. It's my work backpack. And like, I'm
school backpack.
It was my school backpack. But like every time I take it to the airport, I'm like, just please tell me you emptied everything out of this thing. Like, I just need a dedicated backpack that erase that fear, because until I get through security, that's all. It's like, I shouldn't have anything in here, but fuck, I use it for hunting sometimes. Like there could be a fucking rogue bullet. Like who knows? Like fucking hell.
Rogue bullet, that'd be sketch.
Literally, it's happened before. I didn't not got to the airport, but like packing, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. I wanted to ask, you been keeping up with the UFOs in Jersey?
Nah. That's my first time here.
Or I mean the drones. Sorry, I shouldn't have said UFOs. The drones.
Do they look like birds?
No, I knew this is where that was gonna go. No. Dude, it's the weirdest thing. Look into it, because it's like people from New Jersey are swearing to God these things are drones, right? And like they have the same FAA or whatever regulated lights that an airplane would have. And so it's like almost when they're up high in the sky, you can't tell whether it's a drone or a plane just far off. But I mean, they're just tons and tons of sightings. And now the crazy thing is like where the conspiracy comes in is like people are like, are these ours, right? Are they government drones, or is this UFOs? Is this another government? But what people are thinking is there are drones, and I guess some nuclear material went missing from Ukraine or something like that. And so these drones are trying to detect where that nuclear material went. And there's like hot spots all over New Jersey and this and that. But it's crazy. I don't know what it is, but like it's strange. Whatever's going on, they could just be trying to draw attention away from Syria. Is something going on over there? I don't know. But I'm not buying whatever they're selling.
Whatever they're selling, I'm not buying. That's where you start.
No.
But
fuck it.
But yeah, I don't know. I heard China was like buying up all these land next to military bases in the United States. Like, no, we can't stop them. It's a free country.
And that's false. How could you not stop them? You say no.
It's discriminatory, Jim.
If another country, you know what? I don't care. Call it what you want. If another country, because that's the thing too, right? It gets hard because there's probably Chinese nationals that have been here for a long time that fucking, what are you to say? But hey, maybe we put a cap on how much land they can buy around military bases in particular. That seems like
probably a good start.
Probably, yeah. You know,
but I will say this: here's the bright side for us. If they're buying land next to military bases and they want to do some fuck shit around that, at least it's not nuclear. Because if they wanted to, they could just hit us with the nuclear sub. San Diego might be one of the first targets.
But you don't think like I'm trying to think.
San Diego realistically would probably be the first city to get hit with the nuclear sub, if not New York.
I always think about this, or Silicon Valley, where we make all of our fucking
money and shit.
all of it. Yeah. Literally what you want to hurt the economy. Fucking a fifth of it is right here in California, Kaplawi. I mean, I don't know.
I just saw the craziest thing of all time about Bay Area real estate. That, well, just like obviously it's not breaking news or anything like that, but like in order to afford the median home in Santa Clara County, you need to be making $500,000 a year.
So stupid.
Unfucking
like
real.
How do they expect? I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
It is. You know what's funny though? Yeah, I don't want to.
It's for tech employees only.
Exactly. And so my dad's they're selling that Mr. Gray, right? Left the house to my dad, and we're trying to sell it right now. And
he left it to your dad?
Yeah. I mean, he looked after him for 30 years. Yeah, I mean, like he didn't really have family. So like it was pretty much solely my dad, and then I swooped in there at the end, hoping to get my grubby little fingers on something.
Yeah, maybe on a 7-iron lying around the garage or something like that.
No, but so like they're selling, and they are like today out of like it just went on the market off. I forget the terminology, whatever. But they are trying to get a hold of my dad to like sell it, and so they're calling like everybody in relation to him. So the whole day today, I got like 30 plus calls of random people trying to buy a house that not mine. Like, is this Michael? And so like the first one, I'm like, no. And then he texts us and he like explains the situation. I was like, I see.
Mm-hmm.
So when they start calling, I just start fucking with them. I just hit them with the hola, yo no sé, or like I can't hear you. Literally hitting like the office quote, like I can't hear you. Like, can you speak up? Can you speak up? And then just like get them to the point where they're like not yelling, but like talking so loud. And then as soon as they hang up, blocking the call. It's like getting W's. You know what I mean? Stacking them up. Felt good today. But yeah, just
reverse prank call.
Literally fucking with them. But all right, you want to get into this draft?
Yeah, let me pull up a little bit of research.
Oh no. And I mean, as a Jewish man, you celebrate Christmas? What's the deal with that?
I celebrate it in the American like holiday sense, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I love Christmas songs. I love looking at the Christmas lights. I'll go home for Christmas, you know, because everyone else is. But not the Jesus part.
So are you hitting Hanukkah on the way back up from here?
Not doing Hanukkah, like not any family celebrations
I
or
was just
anything
say
like
your
that.
mom's on the way back up. Shit. 26, hit the
Well,
stop.
so here's what happened. So my original plan was I was going to go to Austin, Texas to go celebrate Christmas with my niece and nephew, right? But then Sarah's working on Christmas, or like that night from Christmas Eve leading into Christmas, like that whole night shift, 7 to 7. And so this is our first Christmas together. Didn't necessarily want to leave her here alone, but I also got invited to do this pub crawl. I'm trying to make everything happen. We're in a pickle.
Respect.
I go, I'm fucked. I stay. It's like she's fucked in a way. So I'm driving up with Jay Roach. Jay Roach is going to drive down to San Diego, pick me up, drive back up to LA,
Damn.
sleep, wake up on the 23rd. We're going to drive up. We're going to do Dashing on the Ave. And then Christmas morning, I'm flying back, one-way flight.
Oh, nice. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
best of both worlds.
Bro move of Jay Roach to go down to come back up to keep going up. Holy smokes.
Well, I was on the phone with him and I was telling him about my pickle. He's like, well, if I came down and got you, then you'd be able to just fly directly back to San Diego. No problem. I was like, boom. I didn't even think about that.
Legend. Yeah, that's not something you can offer, right? That's not something you like, if you pick me up, like.
Yeah, exactly. And then, so I told Sarah I was going to make it a surprise, but she was not handling it well, being like thinking she was going to be alone. So I was like, all right, surprise is up. You know what?
Jig's up. You got me. Yes, I'll be here.
Yeah. Talking all this shit about how shitty it would be of me to just leave her all alone. I'm like, well, ironically, I'm trying to tell her, have some faith. Like, you never know what Christmas will be like. I'm trying to talk around it.
Trying to make it a Christmas movie. That's literally like
a Christmas movie. Exactly. I was trying to make it like a movie.
And that's why I fucking hate those Christmas movies, because that's what happens. It's not, he's the best. He's going to spend time with his friends. No, it's
why wouldn't you
what
tell
a piece
me?
of shit.
Why would you be sad for a week? Yeah. Exactly.
That's so fucking funny.
Exactly. So flying on Christmas morning should be interesting. I feel like it shouldn't be busy at all.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. It's either going to be extremely busy or not busy at all. But I don't think it. I feel like people have already flown.
Christmas morning. Yeah.
You got all
earliest flight.
The whole plane staff is Jewish.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
they all got their
shalom.
Chinese food left over.
Exactly. Wow. I wonder. Oh, it's not far enough for a meal. I was gonna say. I wonder what a meal would be on Christmas for. I don't know. Would they go full Christmas?
Is Chick-fil-A open on Christmas? No way.
Oh no.
I mean, it's not Sunday.
No, there's no way. I just became a signature member at Chick-fil-A.
How do you do that?
Top
what
tier.
Is that?
I just spent a lot of money at Chick-fil-A this year.
Oh, it's just like straight.
Yeah,
Did you get the app though?
Yeah, that's what it's on the app. Yeah.
You love running up the apps. Yeah.
Love my apps. Hey, if they're giving me deals, I'm taking.
If you're gonna come back anyway, you might as well use them.
100%.
It's a real thing.
100p. All right, draft. Hey, Christmas songs. That's what we're doing. I went first last time. I'm gonna give you the first pick. Cause I'm feeling nice. It is the season. But yes, Christmas songs. You know what? You pick a Christmas song, I'll give you every version of that Christmas song. Because there's a few of these
I
where
appreciate that.
There's double ups.
I'll just take the obvious chalk pick. All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey.
Damn.
It's the Christmas song. I had to take it. It's not my personal favorite. Hopefully that's still around at my next pick, but all I want for Christmas is you.
Now, I'll 100% agree with you. Not my personal favorite at all. It's just overplayed. It's one of those where it's like, as soon as Christmas season comes on, it's on every commercial. Now Mariah's doing commercial. Yeah, I mean, she's actually in the commercial.
You can't help but sing along to it. It's going to get stuck in your head. You know it. Your aunt knows it. Your mom knows it. Your dad knows it. Your sister knows it. You know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah. Nah, and like I
although
said,
this link I'm looking at says it's number 2. So
number 2, what could be number 1?
I don't know. Ring the bell and we'll see if you get it. Because if not, I'll just take it and I'll save my personal favorite for 3. Because
You're just looking up links. These aren't even your. This is sad. I mean, this is.
No, I just needed to know what we're working with here.
We're working with number one pick that you didn't even know was the number one pick. All right, I'm going with It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. And now this one is a classic, and it reminds me, it's in every Christmas movie, right? Like, All I Want for Christmas, not going to see it in a ton of Christmas movies. This one, every Christmas movie. It's lighting the tree, it's snowing outside, boom. It's now, the most
is this the one
wonderful time of
Does
the
this
year.
one start by saying it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, or those two different songs?
Two different songs. This one is
okay. I like the other one better.
Showing your ass a little bit. I'm trying to think of how that one starts. Is that when the one that starts with the ding dong ding
maybe
dong? I don't know.
I mean, this is your shit, you know? Yeah.
I mean, it is my shit. I don't know how the fuck it starts. I just know how it finishes, and it's on your face. Fuck yeah, let's go. It's the most wonderful time of the year. I mean, a classic. Yeah, like I said, not much to say. Very wiped it off. Very Christmassy, very Christmas movie-y.
Now, this is the number one stuck in your head. I've been singing it already. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart,
Wham.
And the very next day,
is that number one on that list?
That's number one on this list that I got.
That's such bullshit, because that's honestly kind of a deep pull, because Wham is not known for their Christmas music. Obviously,
they're known for the hair.
I mean, sick.
Great hair, Cotton.
Just I mean, great documentary on Netflix. If you're interested in some Wham, great documentary. But wow, that's my probably number one. I needed the real
heartbreak
Christmas
song. I hate that it's a heartbreak song, but a lot of people are heartbroken on Christmas. It is what it is.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why it resonates with so many people. Because not everybody's having a Merry Christmas. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Damn, that's a really good pull. And honestly, my favorite Christmas songs are the ones that don't even really sound like Christmas songs. Like that one, it's
exactly.
It's just it's a nice ballad. No matter what time of year it is, fuck it, I'll throw on some Wham. Let's go.
100%.
That's tough. Oof. That one hurts me. That one hurts me.
It was a good one, and it's not even my favorite. Favorite is yet to come. I don't think you're gonna draft it. I might save it all the way for 5.
Damn. Okay. I got one that's a sleeper. That might be the one you're talking about. I don't know. You might not want to wait till 5. Okay. Alvin and the Chipmunks, Christmas Don't Be Late. And now this is one you've heard a million. Oh, don't give me.
Alvin?
The intro to that, when fucking, what's the guy's name? Goddamn, is yelling at all of them, and he fucking yells at Alvin. And then they come over. Christmas.
Never even seen the movie.
It's not even about the movie. Oh my Christ, you're the worst. Do you know what song this is? Do you know the song?
No, I thought you were gonna play it.
Oh, I mean, I was waiting for you to respond.
My bad.
Oh, commercials. Is there anything worse than a fucking
What
commercial?
are you on?
YouTube.
Oh.
I'm not ruining my...
I went YouTube Premium years ago, my boy.
Really?
Oh, I use YouTube so much, I would not... I don't know. I couldn't do it. I think it's like $20 a year, maybe less.
It's a great song. Yeah.
You know what? Send me your email after this. I actually have the family plan.
Wow.
I'll see if I can't get you that for Christmas, because that's a gift that keeps on giving, honestly.
That is so special. I honestly, YouTube's my main farm, and there's like 90% of the whatchamacallits podcasts I listen to are like monetized, so it's like half commercials. I'm like, fuck, there's nothing worse than waiting that 30 seconds for a commercial. Like on TV,
5 to skip it.
Exactly. On TV, biggest commercial guy. I love a TV commercial. On YouTube, I'm like, I've been on YouTube when there wasn't commercials. These are not needed. They're just money hungry. Hate it.
Best TV commercial series going right now? Fansville, Dr. Pepper.
I don't know if I've seen them.
Oh, you've seen them. You've 100% seen them.
Which ones are those?
It's almost turned itself into a show. You know, it's like This Week on Fanville.
Oh, yeah. And it's like the
They're
running
adding new
storyline.
characters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to think of who does the Heisman House. The Heisman House ones are always good
That's
too.
great. Kia.
Who?
Kia?
Oh. Yeah, I mean, the new one with Hunter will be hilarious, I'm sure. But yeah, no, the Dr. Pepper, the Fansville, yeah, they got the ref involved. I think I'm thinking of the right ones. But okay, all right, round 3.
Yeah, let me get some Bublé in here.
Nice.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Wow, that sounded
everywhere Bublé. You go. I might see if Goosetown is doing karaoke. I might just go Christmas bangers.
They gotta be. They had that. I mean, that would be
Christmas caroling at Goose.
A missed opportunity if they did not do that.
100%, dude. Throw out an Instagram post one time, Goose.
Wow.
Get a TikTok.
That would be. Why, dude? See, this
they
is
could
why
TikTok
they
all their best karaoke performances.
Well, and you'd have your regulars and like people online be like, "Oh, we want D Money back. We want Rapper John back." And I get them hype. Monetize it a little bit. Put some money into Goose. Not too much. We need to still divey.
We're still gonna do live from Goose one of these days. Honestly,
that's what I mean. This would have been perfect if we would have thought of this like a month ago. Because I think X knows the owners, right? And so it's like we could have on a Monday night, like definitely figured this out. But yeah, I don't know. I got that JBL party box. I feel like we could plug speakers, get like a splitter and just go right into that, not even have to use their equipment. Perfect.
Dude, we could even sell tickets for this thing.
See, that's where you lose me. There's no way
I'm just saying,
anyone's buying.
One day.
Yeah, I mean, maybe one day, but right now, no one's. You've
seen Ryan Russillo doing his live shows?
Yeah.
It's sick.
It's Ryan Russillo. That fucker's put in years. Yeah. I guess we're a couple years in, but
he's known for putting in the work. No, you're right.
He's also known for waking up naked, drunk on someone's couch. But hey, that's different.
Neither here nor there.
So fucking good, legend.
Oh, double R.
Double R.
I ain't talking about the Royce.
I'm more of a DK guy, Danny.
You're a Will Kane guy.
Oh, wow. Don't you dare put that on me. I was talking shit about Will Kane from his first appearance on, I forget. I was up with Stephen A. and I was like, this guy fucking sucks. He's a Texas homer. Boo, boo, boo. Not a fan. That's funny though. That is funny. I see what you did. Oh, God, where do I want to go with this?
All right, I got all my picks. I don't think you're
okay. Run Rudolph, run. That's where I'm going. This is another one that's in.
Don't know it.
Oh my God! You're gonna make me pull up. I'm now gonna. Run, Rudolph.
Nose.
No, you.
And if you ever mind to see them, you would really see it clones. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. I don't hear anything, bro. There you go. Run, Rudolph ain't too far. Nada. It's all good though. Not a banger. All good.
Dude, that's in every action scene in a Christmas movie aside from Die Hard. I mean, okay, one sec. Where do we stand on that Christmas movie or not?
I think it's a Christmas movie.
Nice.
In my family, is Batman a superhero?
Now I'm shaky on that. I'm shakier on Batman being a superhero than I am on Die Hard being.
Don't disappoint the Batman fans out there.
It's not about disappointing the Batman fans. It's about buying. I'm not about a pay to play guy. I'm just about hey, you either got it or you don't. I'm Batman. Batman. No, he's my Batman. Neighbors, so good. But no, that's in every action scene. If you're running somewhere in a Christmas movie, that song, Chuck Berry's.
I just saw Home Alone for the first time.
Wow, I just rewatched that like last week. Pretty good though, right?
Better than I thought it would be, 100%.
And it obviously it's a kids movie, but it's like it holds up.
It holds up. I was expecting more of a kids movie, but it was a legit movie. I mean, it has fucking Pesci.
Oh yeah. No, I mean it's be good.
I got Pesci up on my wall.
I was wondering what we were looking for. No, it's good. The second one not as good, but still all right. An all right Christmas movie. Christmas with the Cranks, great Christmas movie. Throw that bad boy on. Tim Allen.
Four Christmases is my. You put me onto that one, and it's
Four
so
Christmases. That is an instinct. I haven't watched that this year. Wow, maybe that's tonight's old flick. Survivor season finale tonight, by the way.
I'm watching as soon as we're done here. Yep.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've been all the way up on Survivor.
Shut up. And we haven't been talking Survivor this whole time.
I feel like every week going into the pod, I've been meaning to bring it up, and I just always forget.
And that's why we go Wednesdays, because I don't go to jiu-jitsu, so we can watch Survivor, me, my mom, my dad, and we just never talked about it. Wow, electric.
I mean, I've been rocking with Sam from the beginning. He's still in it, right?
Sam is, yeah. And I was a Kyle guy, and Kyle was just too dominant. They had to get my dog out.
I like Kyle, had to get my vegan brother.
Yeah. Who fucking betrayed it and went for some meat on a. He's like, I
felt him on that one. Wings. He's like, when he was like, yeah, wings were my thing. Like, wings is the one thing I missed. I was like, wow, it's not just me.
Meant to be.
This guy gets it.
So yeah, I don't know how it's gonna shake out, but damn, that's exciting. Well, next episode we'll debrief a little. That'll be fun.
Seems like it's Rachel's game to lose. She's got an idol. 100%. She's got to lose a vote.
Exactly.
Or I don't know if those expired yet, but
no, I think she still can play. I think she still play both. She's pretty much guaranteed. She's the best at making fire. She's best at challenges. I don't know. It's interesting. I'm excited though. That's exactly.
Have you been watching Surviving Barstool?
Dude, electric. Did you watch today's episode?
I did.
Oh, it's so good. How dumb is Francis?
Running the game, dude.
Yeah, a little puppeteer. How dumb is Francis, though? I mean, spoiler alert. Sorry, but
no one cares, dude. Fucking Francis.
But that was kind of bullshit. The wording was like,
I was when that initially was said, I understood it the exact same way Francis understood it.
See, but watching Survivor, I knew Jeff meant because it was in his hand. If he goes out with it, it's done. But I mean, obviously, it didn't. Francis called the producer right away and was like, "Yo, what?" I know. It's like, "Fuck."
Like, dude, chill out. Classic fucking Harvard guy. Just being, I don't want to lose.
Exactly. Couldn't take it. But yeah, that is crazy how Rhea's ripping the strings. So fucking funny. It's been
who I'm rooting for though.
Who's
in that one?
Biz.
Will Compton.
Oh, again? You want him the back-to-back champ?
Well, I didn't watch last year, so. But yeah, I do.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
That's like he's one of my favorite dudes.
That's like Biz for me. Biz is hilarious. Just a fucking idiot.
Sick, dude.
Just a fucking idiot. Yeah, so good. Okay, where are we in this draft? 3, 4.
I'm about to pick my fourth.
Yes, you are.
And this one is my favorite. I'll go ahead and take it. It's This Christmas by Donny Hathaway.
Nice.
This Christmas will be a very special Christmas.
I don't think I know that song. It was a different song than the one I thought you were singing. I don't think I know it.
Oh, dude, that's the best. Come on, dude. Na 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 na.
No.
Na 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 na. You don't know that one?
I'm not getting any na 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 in my Christmas songs. I'm trying to think.
Na na. Dude, you've heard that one.
What's it called? What's it called?
This Christmas by Donny.
You have Last Christmas and This Christmas, just so you know.
That's right.
This Christmas by Chris Brown?
Nope, by Donny Hathaway. Well, I get every version, so it doesn't matter. I didn't know Chris Brown had a... Ooh, I didn't even take any Merry Christmas Little Mama songs.
Have them.
You remember that Chance and Jeremiah mixtape?
No, I don't remember that. Chance and Jeremiah.
Or Jeremiah, whatever the fuck it is. They have a Christmas album.
Did like Chance back in the day. But yeah, that's what I was looking for. Like I said, man, like the Christmas songs that aren't Christmassy. Yeah, I don't think I know. That's not in the Riley family Christmas mix. I hate to say.
No, it is. Ask Mike. He knows it. He might not play it, but he knows it.
Okay, hey, I'll ask Big Mike. He's got some weird.
It's in every commercial. It's in like every Macy's commercial.
Maybe that's. Maybe I just don't know it as a Christmas because it's in like so many of those commercials. I just see it as like a commercial song. You know what I mean? Maybe that's.
It's very much a commercial song.
Yeah. I mean, hey, To each their own on the picks, I guess, man. To each their
My
own.
favorite. You don't even know it. It's crazy.
I don't know it. All right.
I don't think you're gonna know my next one either. But that's okay.
Okay. This one is, I wouldn't say my favorite, but this is another one where it's like Christmas movie, right? Something badass about to go down. We're playing Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC.
That was my last pick.
Bitch, let's go.
Wow.
I mean the intro to that where they're and like it would be a sick beat for any song, and then they start rapping about Christmas, like oof, let's go. God is love, Rev Run. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I used to play it on the hop on during the
that's a great hop on song. That's like a one to get the party started. And everyone's like,
get the people going.
Exactly. A couple beers in, you're like, yeah, no, that's a great song. And I forget what Christmas movie it is. I think it might be Jingle All the Way, but that it reminds me of. You sing Jingle All the Way, Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Jingle bells all the way. No.
Oh my God. That one is really good. Top of the list. You and Sarah make that a 22nd, night of the 22nd before you go. Toss her on. Like that? Toss her on.
Okay.
Yeah, great song. Goes even, again, without Christmas, I'd be slapping it. But, all right, fifth round. What do you got for us? Now you're on the
that was my pick. That was my pick.
And you thought I wouldn't know it. The disrespect. You thought I was an uncultured piece of shit.
This Christmas was. I don't know. My
very different
got
songs.
Thrown off by that, dude.
Very different songs.
One of them is more well known. This Christmas is a more well known Christmas song than Hollis. Whatever.
Christmas in Hollis. I don't think so, man.
Christmas in Hollis. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the Chance and Jeremiah album. I'm gonna go with "I'm Your Santa." I'm your Santa.
See, you lost me now. Now I have no idea. This one's definitely, ask anybody in my family, the Chance and Jeremiah.
No one will know that one.
No one's knowing that one.
But they will know Donny Hathaway.
I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, even that name sounds familiar. But is that one like a slow jam? Are you smashed into "I'm Your Santa"? Is that the goal to that? Like, I'm confused. The way you were singing it sounds like, I mean,
I'm your Santa. It's like kind of vibey. It's kind of like, it's kind of like you might like clap your hands to it. You know,
okay, different than I thought, or clap some cheeks to it, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. It's like I'm your Santa, I'm your daddy.
That's what I was thinking. Similar. The way you were singing,
like
it was...
I don't even want my girl to call me daddy anymore. I just want her to call me Santa.
What a change up
in December.
Saint Nick, yeah, Saint Nick. All other months, please. Not Santa. Yeah, that's a hell of a pick, my friend. That's all.
This is a good list.
That is, I mean,
I'm gonna play some of these tonight for sure.
Hey, make a nice little album for yourself, a nice little Christmas album.
Got me in the spirit. So wait, Sarah was telling me something over text that I can't watch Survivor because it's the live finale. I can't rewind, and it's not going to be up on streaming until tomorrow.
Oh shit! You
potentially.
Stream? Oh,
but we haven't done the math on it yet. But
so wait, how do you usually watch them night of?
I usually when does it usually come out?
Wednesday nights.
But it's like Wednesday night East Coast, right?
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock or it's 8 o'clock our time.
I usually don't watch it live.
Right, and that's
8 o'clock West Coast.
It's 8 o'clock both times. But 8 o'clock West Coast. I mean, it's 8 o'clock. So they're already and that's why I have to stay off social media from this time on because people from the East Coast are posting who fucking won, and that would ruin my night. Which I don't get how they haven't figured out how to just put shit at the same time.
Well, they don't want to do it at 5.
I know, but make it at fucking 6 our time, 7 our time. 10 their time. Fuck the East Coast. They're chumps.
I honestly.
Chumps. All right. Well, I got one more pick. Let's just round this out. God damn. Okay. This is another one you're not going to know, but that's fine. It's Father Christmas by the Kinks. And now this song is all about, it's like a punk rock song. and the whole song is basically saying like, fuck your toys, give us money. Like pretty sick message.
You said by Greg Lake?
By the Kinks.
Oh, by the Kinks.
Father Christmas, give us some money. Da, 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 da,
yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere on this list.
I think I honestly, it's not going to be on any list. I don't even think it's on Apple Music. Like you might have to go to YouTube to Father Christmas. Oh, it is.
You know which one we didn't do, which was Elton John.
What's he got?
He's got Step Into Christmas.
I don't know if
No.
I'd have to hear.
Yeah, I'd have to hear it too.
Little Drummer Boy's good. A little Parumpa Pum Pum. I mean, nothing better than that.
Pum, pum, pum.
Did you guys have to do like Christmas obviously not Christmas program, but like winter programs in like grade school to like sing and stuff like that? Like put on a show or a production or something like that?
No. I don't think so. We did have to do like a school play in elementary school, like no choice. Everyone in the grades doing it, but
it just one time.
Yeah, I remember that, and then we did square dancing.
Ooh, in front of people.
Mm-hmm.
That would kill me. That would kill me back in the day.
That was my first time like interacting with a girl.
That's what I mean.
Like,
that's why it would have killed me.
One boy, one girl. You're like,
dude. Oh my god. And we went to this field trip, and they were teaching square dancing, and like we were in maybe second grade, and our friend's dad is chaperoning, and he's like kind of the cool guy. He was like their soccer coach and shit like that, but he like would just talk to us like we were guys and not kids. And so hilarious, but like
smoked weed with you. Yeah.
No, I wish. No. But anyways, like everyone's pairing up to go line dancing, and then like the guys just naturally like, oh, I'm not, I mean, like, we're not going with the girls, and like the girls paired up, and then the guy, like that guy's dad comes
like, I'm not gay, I'm not gonna dance.
That's what, like, literally, we're like, what are you talking about? And the guy's dad is like, no, you guys are all gay. And like, they had one guy that went and danced the girl. I mean, it's just classic. We were all way too close. I mean, we'd been in the same class for 4 years, like just those people. And that one guy danced this girl who was then like his girlfriend after that one day. Hilarious. I mean, just classic grade school stuff. And that guy's dad went over and like gave him props. I was like, this is like, looking back, like this is like crazy. He was giving him props for I don't know. It was just
pulling.
Yeah, exactly.
So the pool ratio was off the charts back in 07.
Wild. 04. Fucking crazy. But yeah.
Santa Claus is coming to town, dude.
Wow. That's a classic.
Jackson 5.
Frosty the Snowman. Classic.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Classic.
It's a classic, man.
Wow. Some honorable mentions. Well, that got me in the spirit, you know? Got me in the spirit to watch some Survivor.
It really did.
It really did. But yeah. All right. Well, you got anything before we wrap this one up?
Nothing in particular. I got Sarah a red onesie type snuggie type thing with the white fur on the inside. She looks like one of Santa's little helpers. It's awesome. Great. I'm just patting myself on the back here.
Love that.
Great gift.
Love that. Great gift. Any big gifts planned? I mean, you don't got to say it, but you got something up the sleeve?
No, I fucked up and I just bought all the gifts, and then once I had them, I was like, hey, I got you a gift, and then just gave her all the gifts and didn't wrap them.
Can't wait.
And we didn't wait, and I got her a Whoop health bracelet, you know, so she could track her RPMs and shit.
Nice. And her sleep cycles and everything. Whoops are fucking incredible.
Yeah, I got her pretty much like a back massage / cramp massage.
Sounds like you got her a vibrator, brother.
Like a heating pad that you wear like a belt.
Sounds like you got her a strap on that she's gonna fucking peg you with, brother. Hey.
Whatever, Jim. Forget it. I'm out of notes, man. That's all I got, folks. So long, folks. That's all, folks.
Well, that's all. All right. Until next time, y'all. Peace.